Very good point you make. That's a bye. Got a bad bound. That could be another hold up here. I think the ball has escaped the pads and hit him on the exposed knee. Well, you can see his body language. Seems he looks defeated. Dasu Shanaka, the Sri Lankan captain. That Minod Bhanuka, the keeper, tried the leg cutter slow delivery.
Yeah, when things don't go your way, they just, even when a ball's bowled, you've beaten the batsman, and if they still get to change the end, that's a good sign.
It's a good thing. He's quickly off strike. Deepak Chahar, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, seasoned senior campaigner. We'll know all about little breaks in rhythm. You made a good point about that little hold up going against India. 267. There'll be a lot of nail biting when you're following some Indian athletes. On the 23rd of July, the opening ceremony of one of the greatest sporting extravaganza, the greatest. Let's be honest about it. It's not one of the greatest, the greatest. Premadasa seeing another tight game. So many memorable games from Sri Lanka. Oh, they've gone to the spinner again. This is an interesting move. It's Hasaranga back in the attack. So this is the final roll of the dice from Sri Lanka. Oh, well played. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is the more reliable of the two batters. I know Chahar has got a 58.
Yeah, you saw that ball when it was bowled. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar almost was going for it and then just played it along the ground. Absolutely right when you say this is the last roll of the dice. These 4 balls, if I'm from the Indian point, nothing stupid now. Dot ball won't hurt. She'll get 15 in the last 2 overs. It won't be 15 even if you try and block the next 3 balls. Don't get out at this stage. This is all that you're thinking.
Well done. Really good thinking this. Watch out for the spinner. He's the one who'll get the wicket. He'll get runs against the seamers. Well done again. This is excellent cricket from India.
One more to go. One more to go. And this is his last ball as well.
Well done. That ball came back in. Good spell. 10 overs, 37 runs, 3 wickets from Hasaranga. But India, more importantly, didn't give a wicket away to Hasaranga in his final over. As you would expect, everyone running from all corners of the ground to congratulate him. It's been a superb performance by the young man. But India still in a winning position here. We've come down to the last 2 overs.
Who do you bowl from there? Chameera will bowl this over. Who else would bowl? Who bowls the last over?
Really, we've seen so much of Karuna Ratne in this match, and his confidence is high. I would want to involve him in the next 2 overs. Chameera, I would keep him back just for that next over. If needed, maybe bring him on for the final.
Yeah, good point, because if you get lucky with a wicket, then the tail comes in. Then that sheer pace is useful. Whereas at this moment, 2 set players. Good point.
There he is, Hasaranga. Let's see what's the choice Sri Lanka make with their bowler for the 49th. They've gone for Chameera. Can see the single, 14 runs needed. Now in the 90s and 80s, 14 of 11 would make everyone very nervous in a run chase. But these are all seasoned IPL players, T20 players. They've seen all this before.
Definitely. These are seasoned players. The ball is 24 overs old, not 49 overs old, where it's reverse swinging. Game has changed. Certainly. What would you do at this stage? Are you going to wait for the last over?
Absolutely. Singles. Single every ball. Ooh, oh, that's gone for 4. Bit of luck. Fortune favors the brave, as they say. It's just becoming a lot easier now. And again, maybe Sri Lanka may have made a mistake with Chameera after his last over. He's a fantastic bowler. But with Chameera, you get pace and sometimes width. There's no third man. That's a dangerous line to bowl.
Yeah, he could have been a little lucky. Yeah, I know you're disappointed. You bowl 140. Why do you need that third man up? If you believe the batsman can hit you over long on, that's the reason you've got a fielder there. So I would always say it's not just luck, it's the way you're thinking as well at this stage. Because whether you beat him with that slower one or beat him with pace, that's the area where the ball's going to go.
Third man, fine leg inside the circle. He's finding that gap between the keeper and shot third. And once again, there's no panic there. Nobody was running for an impossible single. So really impressed with the temperament of these two. Karunaratne has just bowled 6 overs. Maybe they could have given him this over, considering that so far whatever he's done in the game has worked. It's not been Chameera's evening.
Good stop there. Yeah. There's a word of advice from there. He says, don't worry, that gap will always be there.
Cracking shot. There's a fielder there. They might come back for the second. They will. They will. And the fielder may be getting cramps now. The cramps or no cramps, he's come back for the second. Mickey Arthur is walking away. He's walking away in disgust for that misfield, I guess. Let's try and lip read him now.
It's amazing. You had 98 overs of the game. In the last 4 overs, both the coaches have got excited. They've got involved. They've let the boys play the way they wanted to play. 90 overs, 95 overs. This is when it really matters.
8 needed, 8 balls. Again, again a good shot. This is not good bowling from Sri Lanka. Once again, you see sensible running. There was 1 run. They're happy to take 1. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar also well set. 7 runs of 7 balls. This is India's match now. Shikhar Dhawan as captain, very calm. Rahul Dravid and Mickey Arthur, slightly different characters, I guess, as coaches.
Yeah, Jam definitely calm man. He's been through these situations many a time. He's been there at the end of a chase. Rahul Dravid could do that while he's batting, but different role now when you're sitting there in that chair without a bat in your hand.
Yeah, they say it's twice as worse when you're a coach. As a player, you can handle it better. 7 runs needed, last ball of the over. Oh, it's again the outside edge. 4 more runs. Just 3 needed now. Chameera with his line outside the off, some flirting with danger. And Deepak Chahar and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar cashing in. 273 for 7.
Yeah, maybe the wagon wheel has to be turned around once you get to the last couple of overs, because it's been down the ground every time. I fail to understand, Sanjay, modern day cricket. A guy bowls 140. I'm not saying at the end of this over. A guy can bowl 140. He bowls a slower one. Even that is a leg spinner. Your chances of ball going to third man when a batsman makes a mistake is 10 out of 10. But you don't keep that fielder. So what it tells me is you don't believe that you're going to beat the batsman. But it's been perfect for us.
3 needed. What a partnership this has been. Chameera, again that line outside the off stump. Really, when you have third man inside the circle and when you're bowling at 140 kilometers per hour, that's a risky line. Finally, Shikhar Dhawan as well gets excited. Krishnappa Gautam, Prithvi Shaw, Krunal Pandya in there as well, and my friend Paris Mambre hiding behind. And the other side of the story.
You're good at lip reading, aren't you? What's Bhuvneshwar saying?
Oh, this is such good batting. Really, I mean, who would have thought India all set to win this one. Hopelessly out of the game in that run chase at halfway stage. Wow.
Yeah, not just the skills, but it's the mental skill. Just so glad to see this finish, because otherwise it would have all gone the other way. What we saw in that first game has continued here. Because had they, in a team, when you start playing differently, you know, a couple of guys trying to approach it in another way and the other guys trying to approach it in a different way, as soon as the game goes against you.
Oh, he's gone for it. Are these the winning runs? Yes, they are. What a way to finish. What an innings from Deepak Chahar. And what a win for India. 13 overs to spare in the last game. Went right down to the wire. Mickey Arthur is losing it. Surya Kumar Yadav with his slippers. One of his slowest sprints onto the ground. Well done, Deepak Chahar. What an innings. It's amazing how differently India won these two matches. There's Chetan Sakaria, there's Dravid, the coach. India winning by 3 wickets. And now they win the series as well. They've won 2 of the 3 one-day internationals. Ishan Kishan, all happy for Deepak Chahar. Somebody in that camp knew that Deepak Chahar was the man, and he was sent ahead of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, who had established credentials to bat ahead of Deepak Chahar, but they sent him instead. What a win. Spare a thought for Sri Lanka as well. Much improved performance. They were better with the bat. They were very good in the middle.